Labour Party's Olumide Akpata opens up. 31st Edo State Labour Party governorship election. Olumide Akpata has expressed concern over the outcome of Saturday's election. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress (APC) winner after he polled 291,667 votes to defeat Asuwe Ighodalo of the People Democratic Party (PDP), who scored 247,274 votes, while Labour Party's Mr. Akpata came third with 22,763 votes. In a statement, Akpata spoke on issues of voters' intimidation and result manipulation, noting that while there were no longer incidents of ballot stuffing, many citizens choose not to vote, leading to low turnout. He also revealed that he lost his polling unit because he refused to engage in vote buying even if he had the resources to do so. He criticized the All Progressive Congress (APC) and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for engaging in vote buying, which he described as undermining the electoral process. He pointed out that his practice has serious consequences for the state's future, as it has created a system where wealth rather than the people's choice dictate leadership. Let us be clear that what transpired on 21st September 2024 was not an election but a transaction. It was enabled by those who choose to stay away, making it easier for the two dominant parties to afford a significant majority of the few votes on offer, and by those who came out and willingly sold their votes. To those who sold their votes, we extend our understanding, not condemnation. We acknowledge the crushing economic hardship that many of you face daily. Hardship that make the immediate relief of vote selling seem like a lifeline. Yet this short-term gain come as an immense long-term cost. In the end, it became painfully clear that we did not have the people as many, including some Labour Party faithful and agent, willingly sold their future for peanuts to the very political parties whose actions and policies have impoverished them. Our campaign steadfast refused to engage in this cash and carry approach. We did not budget to compete with the two political parties whose governors perhaps may have dipped their hands into the state treasures to provide the war chest for this show of shame, even if he had the resources. We lack the inclination to participate in such a perversion of democracy. Nothing illustrates this principle more clearly than the loss of my own polling unit. If I were so inclined, I could have easily mustered enough cash to secure enough votes to win my polling unit, but that is not the path we choose. We reserved our strongest condemnation for those who engage in vote buying, the APC and PDP. Their actions have directly contributed to the destruction of our state economy over the past 25 years, creating the enabling environment for the democratic sacrilege to thrive. These elections has laid bare the stark really that our political landscape is dominated not by ideology or the people's will, but by those with the deepest pocket and the most extensive network of influence. I hold no sympathy for PDP who now cry foul after being out outmaneuvered in this mabre game of thrones. They willingly participated in the bidding war with the APC, fully aware of the rules from the outset. Their lamentations ring hollow in their face of their own complicity in this democratic travesty. As for the APC and the governor elect, their actions have undermined the democratic process, betraying the trust of the very people they seek to lead, and ended faith in their democratic institution. This is the legacy that will overshadow their ill-gotten mandate. Concerning what this report or matter is talking about, I think it is very clear. The candidate of the Labour Party is stating here the reason why he lost his own polling unit. Now, every Nigerians understand that any person who has emerged winner in any election must have induced people with money. All the votes cast are bought votes. They bought it. Imagine where where a party, either PDP or APC, will meet voters and say, vote for me, I will give you 5,000 naira. And when PDP heard it, you say, vote for me, I will give you 7,000 naira. So those who have their voters card in their hands will not use the biggest horn, and then they will vote for that person and collect the money. But it is an eyesore that the voters did not understand what they are doing because they are selling their tomorrow. Now, if a political party or a candidate have spent billions of naira during election, don't you think that when he has assumed office, he will first and foremost gain that money he spent before he think of doing anything? So the reason why most politicians or most candidates who has win election could not do anything in the state, whether in the local government level, it is because they bought the position they are sitting. So they want to acquire their money first before they think of doing any other thing. So in this area, I want Nigerians to be wise. For God's sake, why are you selling your vote? If you cannot vote, sit in your house. But it is very important that we cast our franchise. That means exercise your civil responsibility. But one thing that those who cast votes are looking at is that how can you vote, how can you elect somebody truthfully. And when he gets to the office, he will siphon all the money, not doing anything for the people. No employment, no construction of road, no building of hospital, no school. I mean, no social amenities. So the voters who are selling their voting, they have reason why they are doing so. Because they look at politicians as a deceiving people. They are gold digger. So therefore, what the Nigerians need to think at this time is that both the voters and the party, they should know that we are all killing our countries, and and all of us, we are going to suffer what we have done as time arises. So we have to understand what the Labour Party is talking about. The Labour Party have a very big point here. So he refused to bribe because he look at bribe and corruption as a very ugly situation that has killed this country. So let people learn from him. The fact that he did not win as a governor does not mean that he does not exist. He exists. So what we are saying in this context is that let us always do the right thing. All Nigerians, we are not doing the right thing. That is why we brought Nigeria to where we are today.